Take one home free. One day, Emmy the exaggerating elephant went to the AlphaPets supermarket. After she took a shopping cart, she looked at the store newspaper to see what was on sale. As Emmy turned the pages of the store newspaper, she saw a special on pie fillings that read, "Buy one, take one home free." "What a fabulous, fantastic sale," Emmy cried. She grabbed her cart and ran to the baking products aisle. Emmy found cans of pie fillings and read the labels. Cherry, blueberry, pumpkin, apple, gooseberry, plum, apricot, strawberry, lemon, custard and pecan. Then she counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 different kinds of pie filling, Emmy said. "I'll make one pie with each kind of filling and put all of them in the freezer. Then I'll have 10 ready-to-eat pies." Emmy piled her shopping cart full of pie filling cans. She bought the other ingredients she needed and headed for home. When Emmy arrived home, she rushed into her kitchen and started to bake. She baked and didn't stop until all of her 10 pies were finished. Emmy decided to let them cool on the porch, so she spread the newspaper on the table and carefully set her 10 pies on top of it. Then she wrote the name of each kind of filling on a little tag and stuck them in the pies so she can tell which was which. "Yum, yum," she said out loud. "These pies look absolutely scrumptious. I'll taste one as soon as they're cool enough." Emmy wiped her hands and went back to the kitchen to clean up. Soon Vinny the vocal vulture and Nellie the naughty newt came by and saw 10 pies on Emmy's porch. They saw the words on the newspaper saying, "Take one home free." Well, how gracious of our kind friend Emmy, Vinny exclaimed as he inspected the pies. 10 beautiful pies, and we each get to take one. I don't care for gooseberry pie, but I do enjoy all the others. So many choices, I can't decide which one I want. While Vinny was chattering away, Nellie made up her mind and ran off with the lemon custard pie. I took one pie," she called over her shoulder. "So now there are only 9 for you to choose from." Just as Nellie left, Katie the kind koala came walking by. She saw Vinny looking at the pies and the words "Take one home free." "Goodness, how kind of Emmy to share her pies," Katie said. "Which one are you taking, Vinny?" "I don't know," Vinny answered. "Not the gooseberry for sure." "I see there are 9 pies here," Katie said. "If I take one away, there will be still 8 pies for you to choose from." Katie took the apple pie and waved a cheery goodbye. "Well now," Vinny said, "where was I? Ah yes, pies, 8 pies. Which one should I choose?" "What are you doing, Vinny?" asked Lizzie the lazy lamb as she stopped to rest on Emmy's porch steps. "As you can see, Lizzie, my dear," Vinny said, "there are 8 pies here. Emmy is graciously giving them to us, but I can't decide which one to take." "Oh, goody!" Lizzie said. "I love the strawberry pie. Then I won't have to bother making dessert." Lizzie took her apple pie and wandered off. "Now there are 7 pies left. One of them is the gooseberry, which I definitely don't care for," Vinny said. Just then, Ziggy the zippy zebra and Ivy the impatient iguana came jogging by. "Hi, Vinny," Ziggy called. "We heard Emmy has baked some pies for us. Are you in charge of giving them out?" "Well, Vinny started to explain, but Ivy interrupted. "I'm in a big hurry," she said, looking at the 7 pies. "If you don't mind, I'll just grab the cherry pie and this cherry pie and be on my way." "And I'll take this pumpkin pie," said Ziggy. "It's my favourite." So Ziggy and Ivy picked up their pies, thanked Vinny and jogged off. Vinny turned back to the table to see how many pies were left. "Let's see. There were 7 pies and Ivy took one, leaving 6, he said. Then Ziggy took one away, and now there are 5 pies left to choose from." 5 pies, Vinny muttered. 5 pies. 5 pies. And here and 5 have already been taken. Not long after, Bradley the brave bear Not long after, Vinny saw Bradley the brave bear riding on his bicycle. "Bradley, my friend," he called, "Emmy has baked 10 pies today. As you can see by this sign, she wants us to take one home. Nellie, Katie and Lizzie took a pie, so then there were 7 left. Just now, Ivy took the cherry pie, leaving 6, then Ziggy took the pumpkin pie, leaving 5 pies here to choose from. Will you help me pick a pie? I like them all except the gooseberry." Bradley looked at the 5 pies and said, "Sorry, I can't make up your mind for you, Vinny, but I know which one I like." So Bradley took the pecan pie and wished Vinny luck with his decision and rode off. My, Vinny said. Now there are only 5 pies, but he was still trying to decide which one to take when he heard Herbie the happy hamster's cheerful voice. "Hi, Vinny, isn't it a beautiful day?" Herbie called. "The sky is blue, the sun is shining, and I understand we get to have a free pie thanks to Emmy." Herbie looked over the 4 pies and took the blueberry one. There are 3 pies left," Herbie said. "Have a good day, Vinny." As Vinny stared at the 3 remaining pies, Una the unhappy unicorn arrived. "Oh dear," Una cried, looking at the pies. "I see a plum, an apricot and a gooseberry. I wish they were a rhubarb pie. I just love rhubarb pie, but I guess an apricot will have to do." Una dabbed her eyes with the hanky, took the apricot pie and went on her way. This left 2 pies on the table, and one of them was gooseberry. Now, as I was saying, Vinny mumbled, "there are 2 pies, a plum and a gooseberry, and I do believe I know which one I want now." But just as Vinny was about to reach for the plum pie, he felt someone tap him on the shoulder. It was Justin the joking jackal. "Hello, Justin," Vinny said. "You're just in time to get the last pie, the gooseberry." But Justin didn't want the gooseberry, so he tried one of his favourite tricks. "Vinny, look at all those beautiful clouds," he cried, pointing to the sky. The minute Vinny turned up to look, Justin grabbed the plum pie and ran off laughing. Vinny stared at the 1 pie that remained on the table. He said, "I see there's just 1 pie left, and it's gooseberry. My mind is up last. Gooseberry, mooseberry pie. Perhaps I'll take it. I like it if I try." So Vinny took the last pie and started to walk away. Just then, Emmy's back door opened. "My pies must be cold by now," Emmy thought as she came out to the porch. "I can hardly wait to taste my favourite of all, gooseberry pie." But when she walked over to the table, Emmy couldn't believe her eyes. My pies, she cried. "Where are my 10 beautiful crunchy munchy crispy crusty pies? They're all gone. There are no pies left." Vinny heard the commotion and went back feeling a little confused and embarrassed. He tried to explain. "Well, my dearest Emmy," he began, "Nellie took 1 pie and that left 9. Then Katie took 1, leaving 8. Lizzie took 1 away, leaving 7. Ivy took 1 and 6 remained. Then Ziggy took 1 and 5 were left. Then Bradley took 1 and there were 4. After Herbie took 1, there were only 3. When Una took 1, there were 2. Then Justin took 1, leaving the last pie, and that's what I have here, the gooseberry." Then Emmy noticed a store newspaper on her porch with table with the words, "Take 1 home free." "Oh dear me," she said. "Now I understand." Emmy looked at the pie Vinny was holding. "Well, at least this pie is my all-time favourite, gooseberry," she added. Would you share it with me, Vinny?" "Why, I'd be delighted, my dear Emmy," Vinny said. He took Emmy's knife, cut the pie in 2 and put the half on her plate. Then Vinny said, "Now I have half the pie, but I'll enjoy it twice as much because we've enjoying it together. My dear Emmy, and if I've said it once, I've said it 100, no, 1,000 times. A shared pie is the very best pie of all." The end.